just landed in the United Kingdom, where I was greeted with this terrible news. I'm certain that all Jamaica is grieving. I'm certain that all Jamaica is horrified and upset at this gruesome murder. It is the most gruesome crime that I can recall in recent times. The murder of a young woman and her 4 children. It is heartbreaking, heartrending. This kind of violence cannot be allowed to continue without a response, without action on the part of the government. The police commissioner and the Minister of National Security have both assured me that they have put all the resources in place to ensure that the perpetrator is caught. Already they have a suspect, a person of interest, and they have already good leads in capturing that person. You know, this kind of murder, this kind of gruesome killing shows the lack of respect and dignity and sanctity of life. It really shows how violence, the ultimate violence that of taking life, has become entrenched in our society.
This is not just a domestic dispute. This murder represents an attack on our civility, an attack on our sensibilities, and it is an attack on our nation. The police, the Minister of National Security has assured me that they are going to be putting all the resources into ensuring that the perpetrator is caught and brought to justice. I want to express my deep sympathies to the family of young Kimisha and her children, and to let them know that the entire nation is praying for them and surrounding them with love and support. I think this is a point where all Jamaicans should reflect on the level of violence in the society and how we have come to normalize violence, and that each and every one of us, how we rear our children, how we interact with each other, how we conduct our social transactions, we must all turn away from violence as a means of resolving disputes and conflicts.
I just have to say something because I can't remain silent on this burning issue here. What could have caused this? On top of the rampant crime and violence going on right now in Jamaica, we're having a family member taking out a mother and 4 children. This is too much. This is just too much. All the effort, the energy, the resources, the country's money is going down the drain. It could be, they could be using that money and those resources to better the citizens' lives by providing jobs and training for them, right? And creating opportunities for them so that they're able to get employment. Or most of the attention is focused on fighting crime and violence. The country is going backwards instead of forward. Have you ever stopped to think of the millions of dollars that's been wasted? On top of that, the security is so drained. You can see it on them. They're drained. And there's no reason for us to be behaving like we're some kind of barbaric human beings, like we're antisocial, like we need to be socialized or re-socialized. It's very sad. What can make you take up weapons or run for a machete or run for a knife every time there is an argument? It's like we have low intelligence. We're not equipped to discuss things. And it's like you have to check out people's mental state, because if your mental state is not right, every single time you have a difficulty or you have an argument or an issue, you're looking to solve it with deadly force. Does that make any sense? People are just going around and just causing a lot of destruction and mayhem, and you're not able to enjoy life. You're not able to enjoy life. They're pretending to be taxi drivers and holding up women and children, and generally the citizens who are working and honest people are being held at their leisure. And they can speak to you anyway because they're armed. And you have to act like a baby, begging for your life. These are sick people. Sick people. And that's why in America, they give the death penalty to people like these, because they're rehabilitated. Or they age them out 50, 60, 100 years. Sometimes you can have one person getting 150 years. I was looking at criminals who come out of jail either in a wheelchair or a walker. They age them out because there's no point. They're sick. Because they're not contributing to society, and they're causing pain for people. They're going around sexually assaulting young girls and women and all type of things, rampant rage. Who can live in a society like this? Everything is just topsy-turvy. You have people coming from work and they're held up at gunpoint or knife point, and everything they have is taken away, and sometimes their life is gone. And they're telling you not to look at them. Don't look at me, when you fully well know why you're in the taxi with your wig, pretending to be a woman. The children are so traumatized, living in a country with day-to-day violence. Who could function under this? Everybody's mental state is affected right now. We just hope their souls rest in peace, because no matter what it is, did you have to do that? Allegedly, that you took out your family member and her children. Maybe this person is of unsound mind, because this person may not be in their right mind. And there is a term, criminally insane. So a lot of people, they just go out and create a lot of mayhem and destruction, and they cannot be helped. And that's why they have them behind bars for the rest of their lives. Please check out my videos on crime and violence regarding Kenneth Williams, the 16-year-old youth that was taken out for his cell phone and $1,000, and Omar Lang, the promising footballer who got called to Jamaica on the 20 side and was cut down on his 18th birthday, where I address crime and violence. Thank you for tuning in to Jamaica Roots TV. Please take care of yourself and others. Bye for now.